Welcome to Poland Daily Culture. Today we're at the Potocki Palace in Warsaw.
I was born a blank page. The work and art of generations have shaped my life. You all taught me, accompanying every move I have made. My European heritage, knowledge, experience, and creative genius, piquing my curiosity. Innovation drives my present, from my past to my future. What I believe, what I decide, what I do, what I cherish. One day, this will be the past for future generations. I am the past. I am the future. I am a European.
Cultural heritage pervades our private life and everything we do as society. It is present in the buildings that surround us, as well as landscapes and archaeological sites. It is formed not only by literature, art and historical artifacts, but also crafts, storytelling, culinary traditions, songs and movies. Cultural heritage brings us together and helps us understand the places we live in. It also has an important role to play in the economy. More than 300,000 people across the continent find employment in the field of cultural heritage today, while a further 7.8 million jobs, for example in tourism and construction, are indirectly linked to the sector. Cultural heritage also shows a positive impact on our societies, improving the general quality of life, increasing social cohesion, and promoting intercultural dialogue. Cultural heritage is more than the legacy of past generations. It is the very foundation of our future.
Today I'll have a short conversation with Maria Gontarczuk, who is an art historian. Maria, welcome to Poland Daily Culture.
Thank you for having me.
So my first question will be, because 2018 is the year of European cultural heritage, and I would like to know what events were and are organized because of it.
We are now approaching the end of European Year of Cultural Heritage, which was designated by the European Commission in January 2018. So we now at the end of it actually. And there were about 300 initiatives in Poland, involving 900 institutions, and we've estimated 300,000 visitors to each of the events organized by it. And I believe the most important event being part of this program was Uwolnij Pegaza, which was a design competition, and the participants were basically reusing the images, the official images produced by the program, and reusing them in the design of everyday products. And the winners were actually exhibited in Kraków, and the exhibition finished just 2 weeks ago, I believe, and it was really successful. So we're happy that we were able to, organize this sort of event in Poland.
How were those initiatives and projects beneficial to Poland?
Well, first of all, we had a chance to promote our culture and our heritage, not only in the European Union, but also abroad, to non-Europeans who were interested in, engaging with our culture, engaging with our heritage, and getting to know us more, basically, and getting to know our history. So that was really beneficial for Poland, but also we got engaged, so many people from Poland to getting involved in participating in our cultural heritage programs, in the events, and that was really, I believe, beneficial for our society, to take part in this amazing journey.
So now, changing the subject a bit, I would like to ask about Wojciech van Gogh, who is a very well-known Polish painter. And just recently, a few weeks ago, two of his paintings were sold for a few million zlotys. What is your comment on that?
So yeah, it was a really successful year for Polish art market, and I believe Wojciech van Gogh should be recognized as, you know, Polish national treasure. We are so lucky as Poles to have such a great artist, you know, recognized not only in Poland but also abroad, which is, you know, really important for artists nowadays. And the recent auctions were highly successful. The first one, the painting M39, which he painted in 1959, was sold for about 4 million Polish zloty, which you know, is such an incredible success for Polish art market. The painting was originally painted for Van Gogh's individual exhibition at Guggenheim Museum in New York, and that's why probably it was, you know, the auction was so successful, just because, you know, you don't get to see and, you know, buy these things that often, and I believe that it was what it made being unique. And the other painting, which was actually the group of paintings, group of 5 paintings, was a really groundbreaking art piece, because as we know, Van Gogh is a forefather of, you know, the really important art movement called op art, which is optical art. You know, art that engages with the eyes of the viewer. It plays, you know, with our minds. It plays with our, you know, imagination. So, and it's all based on, you know, optical illusions kind of, you know, effects. So, I believe this painting was actually, you know, one of the pieces that started this art movement, and that's why it's such an important work. And we're happy that, you know, it all started in Poland on a Polish ground. So yes. And
you said he's a national treasure.
Yes.
So what exactly made him or his art pieces so special?
You know, it's just I believe these illusions those paintings created, you know, when you look at it, you really get the sense of like being played with almost, you know, played with your mind, played with your eye. You can't really like perceive these paintings just by looking at them. You have to like have a think. You have to just, you know, take a look at them, maybe once, maybe twice, and then just think about what they represent in reality. So I guess, you know, these paintings are just, they're just incredible. I'm personally in love with Van Gogh's work, and I believe like Poles should be really proud of, you know, having him as a national artist.
Thank you very much, Maria.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
In order to emphasize the significance of cultural heritage for the development of Europe, the European Parliament and Council of the European Union have declared 2018 as the European Year of Cultural Heritage. Its objective is to encourage cooperation with a view to preserving, reusing, developing, and promoting European heritage, as well as showing it in all tangible and intangible diversity as the legacy of past generations that strongly continues to shape our present.
Thank you for joining us today, and see you very soon on our next episode in Poland Daily Culture.